hearing TMA all day on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. Featuring the morning after, live from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then a full show replay from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Followed by the best of TMA from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And another same-day replay starting at 10 p.m.
Love TMA? Then nominate yourself to be the Morning After Listener of the Month, and you could be selected and score a Form Energy prize pack. Sign up now at 101ESPN.com or TMASTL.com. The TMA Listener of the Month Club is presented by Form Energy. We do the work.
KPNT FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA All Day. And we're back. It's time for After, the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, and the TMASTL YouTube channel with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, and Jackson Burkett.
It's After the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota, Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Jackson Burkett, and Ken Iggy Strode with you here on the program, getting at James Carlton YouTube chat and talk it over with Brad and Weldon Springs, Kitty Bates, the co-founder of the Fairmount Park Players Club, Scorzy, B. Closter, Doug's Oil Boy, Pincer Pete, JTO, The Rock, and Walrus King. They're all in there. It's going to be big. And then you can also text into the Lifetime Roofing text inbox, 314-252-0714, and you can call in to our Mark Hanna Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone line, 636-9004. TMA, the 11 o'clock hour here on After the Morning After, brought to you by Longo Biggs. Doug, let's get after it.
What exactly is an oil boy?
It's a good question, actually. I didn't even think about it.
It's a Doug's Oil Boy.
Yeah.
Is that someone changing my oil?
Someone that likes to oil you up.
Oh, that's live.
Well, it seems like I would know about that if it was happening.
Well, they're not always truthful in that thing.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
If Iggy went to Guns N' Roses, it's going to be a big day. That's Brad and Weldon Spring. Iggy, you go to Guns N' Roses?
I was going to.
But?
I was fortunate enough to get tickets, thanks to Jesse. I couldn't find anybody to go. And I was going to go by myself. And I said, And then I looked at the weather, and I said, it's going to rain at some point. Maybe they'll get through, maybe it won't. So I have a friend of mine who's going through some things, just got divorced, has 2 kids she's trying to raise, big K-Sheet listener. And I'd seen online that she wanted to go but couldn't afford it. It's a bucket list concert for her. My little son loves Guns N' Roses. He'd be so thrilled. I reached out to her and said, I got 2 tickets. Would you like them? And she was so excited. So I gave them to her.
You're the hero again.
No, I just didn't want him to go to waste. I didn't want him to go to waste because I'm fortunate enough when I get tickets from Hubbard, I'm grateful. And I usually go to all of them. But I didn't want to go by myself. So at least somebody went and enjoyed it, and she was posting pictures. And
because
so
this
happy.
Instacart gal have gone, did you call her?
No, I didn't.
Tickets were $14. Jesus. It's Brad and Boca.
All right, would you rather pay $14 or get them for free? I mean, what are you, an idiot?
Oh, gosh. That's all a ticket was to see that
I
concert?
doubt it.
$14?
Maybe 2 minutes before the show. I mean, they sold like 30,000 tickets, and half of the back of the stage, you don't sell them, so that's probably 10,000 there.
You are an idiot.
I'm just glad somebody got to go and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
B. Closter says he paid $11.
Good for you. Where'd you sit? Up by the pigeons?
You
I'm
said
about to get paid in the Escalade.
You said she couldn't afford them. That's Brad and Boca.
Well, you don't know her finances. She's divorced, raising 2 kids.
Oh.
What do you? Don't worry about how she can't afford them. I didn't.
Condo paid for, no car payment.
Maybe that's what I should have said when I saw online. I can't afford them. They're $11. Go get them yourself.
Show the text and DM exchange with her at some bottom drippy.
Oh, that one got you. That one landed.
I could very easily show it to Tim.
You're crestfallen.
I'm tired of having to prove things to you people.
Yeah.
Look at Captain Save-A-Ho, orange knighting again. That's from Jobu's Rum.
She's not a hoe.
Well, I'm sorry the story turned sideways.
I'm just trying to let people know why I didn't go.
Yeah.
I'm divorced and I have 3 kids. That's from Brad and Boca.
She would have loved the
Oh,
tickets.
good.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah, cash outside. No, she's trying to run her own business, and so what do you care?
Well, you brought her up.
Self-made stay-at-home Ladue mom.
She brought it up.
No, she's divorced.
She is a he.
I thought you said Brad and Boca said that.
No, Brad and Boca is the one who I believe called in too today.
He's called
Brad.
in this morning.
Yeah, and was talking about the Guns N' Roses concert, saying that the tickets were only $14. Then said you said she couldn't afford them. Then says the tickets were on StubHub all week, and then said I'm divorced and have 3 kids.
Well, what does that prove?
Craig, would you say you guys should be bullying these hoes?
I mean, maybe you're more well off. Congratulations. You got a lot of money in your settlement when the guy couldn't stand being with you anymore.
Man. Congratulations.
And you milked him for everything you had because you washed dishes for him.
Hold on a second. This girl runs her own business and can't afford $14 bucket list tickets. Doug, they're really digging in on this now.
I don't
Shooter
ask
McGavin.
How did this happen? I just was nice enough to let somebody go to a concert. I'm getting ripped. And she's getting ripped. You don't even know who she is.
Again, I'm enjoying the show.
God almighty. Maybe I should have won. Just been miserable walking home in the rain trying to find my car and driving.
They had to cut the show short, Iggy.
I can't drive at night anyway.
Why can't you drive at night?
This cataract.
Can't see.
Yeah, I saw where Axel said we got like 30 minutes left because the storm's coming, so we're going to knock out these last 3 or 4 songs, and we got to get out of here.
Everything's just wet.
Why don't you have the cataracts removed?
I'm waiting.
What do you have to wait for?
I have to wait till I get my Medicare Part A and B.
One Guns N' Roses ticket at a time.
Medicare
Brick by
don't
brick,
cover
baby.
the surgery.
Doesn't. Medicare doesn't.
It doesn't cover because Medicare is hospitalization and this is outpatient. And A and B would cover it. So I have to wait till I get A and B. I missed the cutoff, so I can't sign up till January.
What about like a garage optometrist who'll do it?
I don't know why.
$500.
Why they have a sign up period for Medicare. If you can get it, you get it. Why do you have to? Well, I know you're eligible, but you missed the cutoff. You got to wait till January to sign up. Well, what is that?
Yeah. Meanwhile, you can't be driving at night for a whole year because of it.
At least till January. Then I can't use it till July. So whatever. At least this talk away from my girl going to a concert.
What's the? I ask, and I'm not sure if you even know the answer. What's the recovery process for a cataract? Are you out on the shelf for like a week?
No, I heard a couple days.
No, it's not bad at all.
So if I get it done like on a Friday when I'm off, then I should be good by Monday.
Nice. Yeah, it'll probably make a world of difference.
It's like a 15-minute procedure.
Really? Do they put you under?
No.
Nice.
They just open your eyes and take out the little film layer and put a new one in. It just lays over the top of your eyeball. Or your retina, or whatever it's called.
Sure.
So you've had it looked at. You just haven't had insurance to pay for the surgery.
Yeah, Dr. Biondo.
Oh, how about his staff?
Rockets.
Smoke shows.
Smoke shows, all of them. Any of them want concert tickets?
That's what I'm saying. That's how we're going to get this done.
We do a trade deal. How about a $7,000 surgery for a couple of tickets to Styx?
I'm Sally Weatherby, president of Broadcasters Without Boundaries.
There's no boundaries. Yeah, give me the surgery. I'll talk about you all day for a year.
Shameless.
Yeah, but I could work out a trade deal. John.
Your hat today is from Mark Milton's business.
Thanks for pointing that out.
STL tax lawyer.
Because I almost forgot. Yeah, a little STL tax lawyer, Mark Milton hat today. Write that down, STL tax lawyer. You saw a guy put on the fan page over the weekend that he's been keeping tabs of it. And he blacked out the names. He goes, you're not stealing my sheep, but I'm one of the guys that are keeping track. So I know there's at least one, Doug.
You sure that wasn't you?
No.
Okay, so he's probably going to be the winner, right?
I'm sure there's more than one, Doug. You're going to be surprised on the 72nd day when I throw out what was hat number 36 or whatever, and Tim's going to have to read all the text, which one's the guess is.
You're right. I will be surprised if that happens.
Don't be, though.
And so, let me get this straight. After the 72 days, you're going to put out the question, what hat was I wearing on a certain day?
What was the 37th hat?
And then how do people respond to that? They call in?
I would say they either text in or they YouTube it.
They YouTube it?
On the YouTube chat, they type it in. And whoever gets the first answer wins. It's pretty simple.
Marketing.
Yep. You got to be quick on the draw that day.
But if you're not on YouTube at the time,
then you text
say
in.
you're driving or something when you announce.
Well, then you're S out of luck.
Oh gosh.
I'm not going to make a time. Okay, make sure everybody's not driving. I'll say we'll do it at 11:30 on the next day. I'll make a little announcement, and you got to be ready. If I was driving that day, well, too bad. What do you want me to do?
Well, maybe it'd be better if they were to text or call in, because there's more people listen that way than on the YouTube channel, right? YouTube channel's only got a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Well, you can't let those people out. I mean, they're in there. They're not on the app.
No, but there's more listening.
Why don't we just say you got to call in? How about that first caller?
Right.
What day consistently do you think has the least amount of cars on the road? Would it be Christmas?
Friday.
No, I'm just saying, like, what day of the year? Obviously, snow days, but that can change.
Yeah, probably Christmas.
Christmas?
Probably
more so on Thanksgiving, because people drive around Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say Christmas.
Maybe Halloween, everybody's walking.
Yeah. So that's when we're going to do this
Christmas Day.
I don't think it'll be done by Halloween.
We'll do a Christmas Day. We'll all come in.
Are you halfway through this by now?
No, not quite.
This is quite a charade.
I think we're on hat 34, 35. Well, we got through this. We got through almost half of it.
Yeah. We knocked it out.
Most people thought I'd give up after like the fourth hat. I got gumption. So maybe I'll give it a couple days. The last day, say the last day is over on like a Monday. I'll say, okay, Wednesday, we're giving it away. Get ready. Give you time to get your sheets in order. Let you know when it is so you can adjust your driving schedule. Maybe take that day off work.
And the big prize, the big payoff for all this, if someone wins, he gets a used hat.
He gets the hat of his choice, and I'm putting some other things together.
Do you know what a bear is?
Big fat guy. A lot of body hair, like a bear.
What was the name of the last gay bar you went to?
The Buggy Whip in Palm Springs. Last time I was there, I went home with a guy named Jose.
Don't go with the Buggy Whip.
What a character.
How could you deliver those lines and not laugh?
Was that John Voight?
John Voight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always forget the guy who played the lead.
That's Liev Schreiber.
Liev Schreiber.
Voice of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I always forget his name.
Brother of Pablo Schreiber, if you remember Wire Season 2.
And his secretary also was in The L Word and went full frontal.
Oh.
What was that?
Paula Malcolmson?
No.
Alyssa Diaz?
She was in Deadwood.
Karis Dorsey? I've never seen this program.
Oh, you know, okay. If you give me your name, I'll remember it.
This guy has no idea where he is on the calendar. This stupid hat thing. He's banking on Jackson or Jake Reynolds tracking it for him. That's from the St. Charles Hermaphrodite.
Well, you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. I did not look at my sheet before I left to see what hat it is, but I have it all written down.
What about the one repeat? Did that not count?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay.
I just counted that as a day.
Sure.
This Lee May Make-A-Wish segment could be a real hit. Tomorrow, Ken could offer a river-to-pair fishing charter to a sick kid. Maybe Wednesday he saves the day with a can of soup for a down-and-out hobo. We can end the week by all bringing our daughters down for him to dance with. That's from Arbor Day. It's called the Lee May Make-A-Wish segment.
Whenever you take those listeners' wives to Andrea's and have the husband sit outside,
what does Lee May
doodle? That was pretty good.
What does Lee May have to do with anything? I think I've driven through Lee May maybe twice in my life.
He's just trying to underscore the Hoosier nation of it all.
Why is it a Hoosier? You don't know what I'm giving away besides the hat.
Isn't it going to be fleshlights?
What
It
else
could be. I could throw the Dillian Harper signed fleshlight on there.
Well, I assume it's not going to be like an ascot or something.
You don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Will people be disappointed by what the other prizes are?
No, I said I've got a couple of 100th anniversary PGA Championship polos that I've never worn.
Oh.
May give one of those away.
Okay.
What size on that?
I think
Medium?
I think they're L.
Okay, that'll fit. Some of the listeners are a touch larger.
I gotta tell you, I'm kind of in a conundrum.
You nailed it.
Conundrum. I got a prize from Tucker out at Belle Reve. Mike gives me something every year for a golf. It's usually some Belle Reve stuff. This year, and Jackson picked it up for me when you guys were out there.
Mm-hmm.
I opened it up. There's 2 BMW hats.
Nice.
There's a BMW flag, a BMW short sleeve polo, and a BMW quarter zip.
Nice.
I'm almost thinking I got to put that on the auction. I mean, that's like a $300 value.
BMW Championship pack.
Yeah,
I think you're right on.
I mean, the quarter zip's like $150.
Yeah. You go item by item with a lot of that stuff.
I like to put things in the raffle, good things in the raffle, so people buy raffle tickets because I'm just going to give away bobbleheads in the raffle. I mean, the Olive and Oak dinner for 4 with wine pairing for 4 people is on the raffle. That should be an auction item. The Michael Ruzzioni signed jersey or lithograph, whichever he decides to send, that's on the raffle. I could probably put that in the auction. But I like to give people things that just buy raffle tickets that can't afford the auction.
It sounds like maybe you have enough good stuff already. You can shut it down. You don't have to worry about this Caitlin Clark basketball or the Kachuk hockey stick.
No, I am a little worried about the guitar.
Did you
it
get
didn't
signed?
arrive.
Well, I haven't heard from Richard. He was supposed to get it signed and either give it to AD or he would have it at the house, and I haven't heard from him. So,
What if he used it as an umbrella as he ran off the stage last night?
well, he wasn't playing it. It was a $90 guitar. So he'll get back to me, but yeah, I like to have at least.
So it was supposed to happen last night, the signing.
Yeah.
And it may not have because...
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard from him, but I'm sure if he took the guitar Friday from AD that he didn't just take it and not do anything with it. He's a pretty nice guy. We'll see. But I like to have at least 10, 11 auction things than 60, 70 raffle things, so I'm working on it. Yeah, that's enough of my begging for things talk.
I would beg for the audience to do business with James Carlton. CarltonInsurance.net. Call 314-961-4800. Have you set your home and auto insurance and forgot about it? Maybe you haven't talked to your insurance agent in the last 6 months or longer. You know, our friend James Carlton, he still has the biggest rate decrease in his 18-year career. 314-961-4800 or go online at CarltonInsurance.net. If your insurance costs a leg and an arm, call James Carlton, State Farm. He is the sponsor of our YouTube chat. He was in studio on TMA in the 10 o'clock hour, and we are clients of James. Recommending him wholeheartedly, James Carlton. Sponsor the YouTube chat on TMA after the morning after. Doug, the 11 o'clock hour is brought to you by Longo Biggs.
If you have any kind of personal injury case, Longo Biggs is the firm that you need to turn to. C.D. Longo and Doug Biggs, both longtime listeners to the program, great guys, and more importantly, fantastic attorneys. They recently had a workers' comp case for a client who had a life-altering neck injury at work. The insurance company fought him every step of the way, tried not to pay for his time off work. Longo Biggs won that battle. They tried to say he broke a safety rule and the injury was his fault. Longo Biggs won that battle as well. The insurance company tried to say his neck injury was from a prior neck issue, which is a tough medical fight. Longo Biggs won that battle also. They tried to argue that his injury didn't amount to a total disability injury. To be clear, he cannot work because his spinal cord was injured and he has trouble walking now. So, after a long 4-year battle, Longo Biggs won every single fight, ended up turning their $60,000 offer into a $450,000 total disability settlement so that the man can now live comfortably. That's how they work at Longo Biggs.
Yeah.
They can do that for you if you have been injured at work, injured in a car wreck, whatever, because of somebody else's negligence, you've been injured. Let Longo Biggs fight your battle for you. Justice built on trust, results driven by experience. Their website is longobiggs.com. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
All right, it is a tradition here in the 11 o'clock hour on Mondays. And that 11 o'clock hour brought to you by Longo Biggs. Iggy's prison window hand releases the top 15.
Oh, now it's up to 15.
Yeah, they've expanded it.
Who did I hate over the weekend?
Well, first 4 out is Iggy's hate list. Mike Tirico, The Cat, Mia Khalifa, Barstool, Jose Fermin, Sassy Cassie, and Joey Zanaboni.
Sassy Cassie?
What's your beef with her?
Nothing.
Number 15, not seeing, is it Rhaenyra? Nude on on House of Dragons. Number 14, Lana Rhodes. Number 13, any young, confident, and successful male media personality.
Name one.
Number 12, Daddy Padre and Colorado. Number 11, golfers from the land of the rising sun.
Mim Lee's like my favorite golfer.
Australian.
Yeah, well.
Asian heritage.
Yeah. Number 10, Chops Ritter. Chops Ritter? Sideways?
Because he hit Stam Snead.
He just hit me.
Punch him right in the stomach.
He texted me on my birthday and said, happy birthday.
Number 9, it's a tie with caller Ellen and Work. At number 8, Amanda Palionis.
She'll be here. She might be here already.
Number 7, Donald Trump, KG in O-Town, and Anouk, the Cardinal President.
Never met him.
Number 6, Mike Claiborne and the Kachuk family. Number 5, tied with Sharon and Clayton and producer Joe. Number 4 is a tie with Martin Kilcoyne and Brian Henson. Number 3, the Medicare system.
Yeah.
Number 2, Megan Gaither and Beer Cats. And number 1, Matt Rocchio and Dave Green. Those are the updated rankings. Iggy, how do you feel?
I don't hate anybody, except for one of them. Don't hate anybody. And some of them are just ludicrous.
Like Chops.
Chops, Martin, Amanda Balionis, Cat. I mean, this is stupid.
Kurt.
You're just making people up. Yeah, KG. I mean, stupid. Anyway, just,
what about Work?
Yeah, I don't mind it now.
Yeah.
It's 4 hours of 4 hours.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Whatever. Jackson, I got to ask you something.
Hey, man.
You may be the only one I think of the dais would know this.
I got the hiccups.
Are there...
Scary.
Are you familiar with 2 twins that play college basketball?
Yeah, the Cavenders.
Is that it?
I don't think
Cavenders?
are they still playing?
I think one of
got
them
married.
does. Yeah, one of them's with the tight end from the Cowboys.
Because I keep seeing their stuff pop up. And
The Cavenders.
They were doing commercials, I think, for
Sure.
FanDuel or some one of those betting sites.
They got huge. Whenever NIL became live, they've been playing college hoops.
And it looked like they were
big money.
It looked like they were trying to sex them up in these commercials. Like they got the camera down
Sex
below
them
showing their boobs.
We should call this show
and stuff.
Sex 'em Up.
I like that idea.
It just looked like they were trying to make it sexual in this thing because they had the camera down below and their boobs are like next to each other.
Oh.
It's kind of...
Yes, the Cavender twins.
Cavender twins,
They
okay.
played all. They transferred a bunch, but I don't believe either of them still play. One of them was like doing WWE stuff, and then one of them is with Jake Ferguson of the Cowboys.
Okay. I'd never heard of them before, and they just started popping up all over the place.
Yep.
I dated identical twins once.
2 of them.
How could you tell them apart?
Susie always wore pink nail polish, and Bill had a penis.
Oh!
Todd.
You cannot be identical twins if it's a male and a female.
Sure you can.
No, it's not. It's not possible.
100% Iggy searched Cavender twins leaks. It's from TMA Red
No, I
Insider.
didn't, because there's no way they're getting naked. I didn't know who they were. That bit didn't go very far, did it?
Well, it's just medically impossible to be identical twins if you're a boy and a girl.
Really?
Yeah, that would automatically make you fraternal.
And the face wouldn't look the same?
The face can look similar.
Yeah.
But
Identical is identical.
Yeah.
What a bit.
Yeah,
it's from the Loomster.
Just tried a little joke there. Didn't work.
Good one, you rotten log. That's from Tervis Parish.
Could you repeat the punchline again, just because?
Well, you repeat your line.
Really, you dated twins? How could you tell them apart?
Well, Susie always wore pink lipstick, and Bill had a penis.
Second funny.
It was funnier when I heard it.
Oh.
Jesus.
I saw one this weekend. It is a legitimate question that I would like to know the answer to. I've never been to a sperm bank.
Yeah. Why would you?
Well, some people donate.
Sure.
And they get money for it.
You can actually just walk right into a sperm bank and say, I'm here to donate.
They
don't check you out to make sure you have diseases
I'm sure
or something.
I'm sure they do tests, but then once you do, you can donate and probably get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just donate to freeze it and whatever. But if you went into a sperm bank and wanted to donate and you didn't have any arms...
Didn't have any arms?
Would they take care of it for you? I mean, you'd have no way to get it out.
Doug, this gentleman's soliciting manual and wants to be paid for it.
He's heating up.
I saw that over the weekend. I said, well, if you went in with no arms, would they do it for you? Could you get a nice female
there aren't that
employee
many
to do it
people
for
that
you?
have zero arms. I mean, unfortunately, there's some.
Well, I'm asking the question.
I feel like you're...
Who are you asking the question
If you had no arms and you wanted to donate, how would you take care of it? Would they do it for you?
If you're without upper extremities, I think, unfortunately, one of the byproducts of that is you can no longer donate your sperm.
Without any arms?
Well, I mean, we all know how the process goes, so...
There might be some genetic deformity that they wouldn't want the sperm.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you lost them in a car accident or something.
Right. If that was the case, you might have to bring your own equipment. You know, they do have machines.
It's probably never come up, not one time.
Only on this show, and I'd like an answer. If anybody out there works for a sperm bank, how would that work? That's all I got.
I got that off. Guys, can you get another show that he can do over the weekend to release these thoughts that maybe nobody's listening to, like that other podcast that he has? That's Chairman Steve, and he's in Des Moines right now.
Yeah, kind of like a bullpen session.
Yeah, I got to apologize.
What's going on?
No, I haven't neglected my Patreon because Doug and I still do our thing on Tuesday. Oh, by the way, Doug, we both cashed this week.
Oh, how much did I win?
Cash money.
We played a $3 game, so we put in $6, and we both won $8, so we won $16.
We both won $8.
We were so close. I mean, I had 4 guys in the top 12, but then I had a guy in 30th and a guy in 40th. You had 3 guys in the top 10, a 17, and you also had a 40 and a 40. So
who cares?
And it was only worth $8.
Well, yeah, we had 2 guys in the 40s. We still made money this week, so that's the first. But I haven't neglected Patreon, but the last few weeks I've been really bearing down on Gobbable stuff, sending out emails, making phone calls, doing all that. And I'm kind of ahead of schedule now, so I'm going to take the next week off and just work on that. I know I have Captain Jack coming on. A couple other ones in the works. So there'll be some interviews up there. I got a couple of stories I need to tell.
Probably hard to stay with it when that fat cat Rockio gets all the money.
Couldn't you just group text the Patreon contingent this apology?
Yeah.
That wasn't nice, and now I apologize. Well, that was not nice.
It's true. There's only 46 on there. That's extra money for me, though.
But
I don't know who's on there.
Baby.
I've never been on my Patreon page. I don't know who's...
You've never been on it?
No.
You've really neglected it.
No, I don't have to.
Don't you have to go on it just to do anything at all?
No, I open up Zoom, I record it, I send it to Tony, he posts it.
Why don't you just post it?
I don't know how to post it.
It's probably one button. It's probably one click.
Don't worry about it. It takes Tony 2 seconds.
And so why does Rockio get everything?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? Jackson can ask him. He texts him all the time.
I don't text him all the time, but yeah, friendly.
You'd think he'd allow you to at least wet your beak.
Enough. So I got some things coming up in the works. I'll post some stuff. But Captain Jack should be fun.
And Captain Jack, for those that don't know, he's a porn writer.
Yeah. He does interviews, and he does a lot of watches a lot of movies and critiques them.
You got to interview a guy who watches movies.
He watches pornography and writes about it.
Yeah. Kept me fully engorged for all 120 minutes.
Oh.
I ran circles around him at the AVN. So.
How so?
Well, I did about 50 interviews, and he was just walking around trying to find people.
Maybe he did interviews you didn't see him doing.
No, he said, I saw some of your stuff online. Boy, you're killing it. I'm having trouble getting interviews. I said, yeah. What can I tell you? So I think I overtook him.
You're the hero again.
Ken's Patreon has 88 total members, but only 46 are paying. Why not just sell yourself on the corner of New Balance at this rate? That's from glove blogger Tom Traven. Is that right? There are 88 members who have comped memberships?
No. I haven't given any away.
Maybe there are leaks.
Maybe that's 88 that used to be that have been there once.
Well, I think on Patreon you can like subscribe for free to anybody, but all of the posts would be locked, and then if you then pay, you unlock it. So maybe there's some people out there just kind of waiting for the big interviews to come, and then they'll pay.
I don't know how that works. What do you care? I make not you, the texter who said
right.
Glove plugger Tom Traven.
Yeah, what do you care?
It's a side hustle.
I make a couple extra $100 a month. Who cares?
Yeah.
Guys, I listened to Pafo Plus this week. What an odd program. That's from Tashara Jones Snowplow. And then Chairman Kurt, who works at Pafo, says, "Oh, so you're the one, Tashara."
That wasn't nice.
Yeah. How many watch your college football one where you just name 5 hot coaches? That's really breaking down college football.
Doc, we're getting into view shaming now.
Yeah.
Not where you want to be.
On 2 things we work on. We're talking about views. How bad we are.
Yeah, it's like Radio Wars.
Except it's 2 people working at the same place.
Hey, whatever drums up engagement.
Making fun of each other. None of us get views.
It's a brand new world out there.
David Klein is in the James Carlton YouTube channel. He's from Hedonism, and he says Rockio is giving out the free memberships to the Patreon. That's the issue.
Like a bartender giving out too many shots.
Well, good for him. That makes you happy, give them away. I got the ones that are paying.
That's right.
I changed my password anyway. You can't get in there. Well, Tony changed it.
You can't even change your own password.
I don't know what it is.
Who is Tony and why is he running all this stuff?
Because he volunteered.
What's his job?
I think he works IT at WashU. So he's in front of a computer all day. It's no big deal for him. I say it's in the folder. He gets the folder, downloads it. It's up on the site. 2 seconds.
But couldn't you do the same thing at home?
No, because I don't know how.
Dustin McClendon knows how to fix roofs and siding, though. He's at Lifetime Roofing. LifetimeRoofingSTL.com, serving the St. Louis metro area since 2005. Veteran and locally owned business. St. Louis metro area only company, not a storm-chasing operation. Not out-of-towners and certainly not corporate. Their focus is the St. Louis area community only. Not a franchise or PE-owned, and locally accountable with insurance adjusters on staff. So if you dealt with storms last night, they can help you out. These insurance adjusters are on staff at a very high level. Lifetime's insurance division understands all phases of the insurance claims process. Go to LifetimeRoofingSTL.com. That's LifetimeRoofingSTL.com. Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing, sponsor of the text inbox here on After. The morning after the show is presented to you by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota. Mark Hanna's the sponsor of the phone lines. You can call in at 636-9004-TMA. That's 636-9004-TMA. And you can talk it over with the great Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies. Mark Hanna is online at evergreen-ws.com. Doug's son Greg works with Mark now, and a lot of people work hard, save money, and do a lot of the right things financially, but they still wonder if they're really taking full advantage of the opportunities available to them. That's where Mark Hanna and Evergreen Wealth Strategies can help. Retirement accounts, tax strategies, investments, insurance, cash flow. Sometimes it's not about making massive changes. It's about getting organized and making sure all the pieces are working together the way they should. Their goal is to help everyday people every day feel more confident about where they are and where they're headed. Learn more about making financial planning fit into your life without taking over your life at evergreen-ws.com. Securities through Equitable Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. That's Mark Hanna, Evergreen Wealth Strategies at evergreen-ws.com. You can call into the Mark Hanna phone lines at 636-9004-TMA. And you're welcome to text into the Lifetime Roofing text inbox at 314-252-0714. Open up your YouTube app. Join 185 people. I don't think we've ever gotten to 200 before, Doug. So. Could it happen?
No, I guess
200 people? Get in the YouTube. Let's get to 200, Iggy.
I think we did on the first day.
Is that right?
I think so.
James Carlton YouTube chat. They're in there. I would donate to the MMF for a Rockio call. It's a TMA remote lab.
I can't tell the guy what to do.
What is he doing now?
He's vacationing in the south of France.
With the cameo money?
Probably just tweeting out STL City stuff. And saying he still works for St. Louis Sports Central.
Well, that's what I was asking, because I know St. Louis Sports Central is changing, I guess, would be the right term. Is that fair, Jackson?
Yes. His Twitter bio still is St. Louis Sports Central producer and host Randy Carricker Show.
So Randy's still doing that show?
I'm just, all I can do is read the bio here. I believe that is the case, Tim.
I think they still had that show on Matrix on Channel 4.
Right, but I think
Rockio works on that?
No, I don't believe he does that, but I believe on YouTube, Randy still does a show.
Grimsley still working with him, or is she still out on paternity leave?
I don't know.
I haven't
I know she had a kid not
heard
long
from
ago.
her for a while either.
Yeah,
Brooke, you're talking about.
Brooke Grimsley, yeah. Yeah, she had a baby not long ago.
Rockio produced on KMOX over the weekend, according to the Salty Bald Dad. How about that?
Oh, boy.
And you stay in touch with Rockio?
We text, yeah, about movies and basketball and stuff. He's been a guest on Movie Boy.
The media landscape is really changing fast.
Yeah.
Did you see that story a couple weeks ago? It's like the owners of Channel 4 bought the ABC station. Is that right?
Who owns Channel 4? Gray?
Gray Media. They're buying it from Channel 30. They're going to consolidate those two stations.
Was KDNL owned by Sinclair? Am I right, or is that changed?
It used to be. Whether it was still, I don't know.
Yeah, ABC to switch affiliation, St. Louis moving from Sinclair to Gray.
Yeah. So they're going to do newscasts for both stations.
Right.
On KDNL and KMOV?
KMOV will do it on for both stations.
And that'll start September 1st.
God, more exposure for people.
Yeah.
More exposure than you can know what to do with.
And I saw a story over the weekend where there's a station in Baltimore, WMAR, is now going to have newscasts without any anchors. They're going to try that.
Well, who's going to be doing the news?
It'll just be video stories one after the next. They said they'll use AI for transitions and digital subtitles for things that an anchor might read, and more ways to cut costs. I don't think people will go for that. I think people kind of like the fact that there's local people talking about local things.
Most of them have a nice personality, too. They want the local feel, the personality. I mean, look at some of the ones we've had in St. Louis. Mike Bush just retired. Karen Foss, Julius Hunter, Steve Schiff. All these people have personalities. You know what's some AI? Let's go to the next story, Steve. Down here in Biloxi, we got some weather. Nobody wants to hear that.
Well, I think that it's
You're watching the NBC North Dakota News, your news leader in high definition.
Gay.
Good evening, I'm Van Two.
horrible debut.
Van Two just went right into it. She didn't say anything.
Pro. She's a pro, man.
You couldn't find a job, and you finally took the offer in North Dakota, and you blew it just right away.
Wasn't Henshin down there during that?
What's that?
She's in South Dakota.
South Dakota.
And
I also think that
predates.
predates. I think it predates Henshin. Henshin was in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Van Two and our guy were in
North Dakota.
AJ Clemente is his name.
That was AJ Clemente?
That was the name of the anchor, yes.
Because wasn't he doing some stuff like for TMZ and then doing some History Channel stuff? Whatever happened to Al Capone?
I don't know.
I thought that was AJ Clemente.
I'm surprised he could salvage any career at all after that beginning.
Yeah, I would think that's pretty much done. Look at your resume here. Yeah, I said something was gay and I dropped some F-bombs.
Right out of the gate. Right out of the chute.
Was he talking about the guy doing the introduction? Is that what he was?
Who knows?
I mean, there was no story there.
No. Nothing good happened for old AJ Clemente in that moment. AP pulls out.
There's a shock over the weekend. I saw it yesterday. Hayden Panettiere passed away. 36.
Really sad.
I just reached out to her publicist a couple weeks ago because she just came out with a book, and they're not going to come on my podcast, but I thought I'd try just to see if she was doing any publicity for the book. And I interviewed her like 10 years ago. I don't know what for, but yeah, I saw her in Remember the Titans as a kid, and I said, she's going places. To be able to nail the lines and the way she portrayed that kid at that age, you get to see she was going to be somebody that people knew.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
And I was under the impression she was married to Vladimir Klitschko, but she was, and they're divorced, I gather.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the deal is.
I don't think they got married. I thought they were engaged, I thought, when they had the kid. I don't think they ever got married.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But it is his kid.
They were engaged, gave birth, and then they broke up. Yeah, so I think you're right, Iggy. I don't believe they ever actually got married.
Yeah, she told us she was on a podcast right after the book came out. And she didn't give out the name. She wouldn't give out the name of the Hollywood actor. But she was with some friends on a yacht. And her friend said, go into this cabin. Somebody wants to meet you. And it was some big-time celebrity who was laying there naked. And they said, he wants to have sex with you. And she said, I was so appalled. She goes, I can't believe my friends did that to me. And he was sitting there naked. And I just left the boat. She didn't say who he was, but...
Where did you see this story?
This is a podcast interview she did. I've seen the clip that Iggy's talking
It's an
about.
excerpt in her book, supposedly.
And has it ever come out who the guy was?
I don't think she ever named him. And good for her. A lot of people do that, just name drop or sell books.
People thinking they're so big that they can have anyone they want. Well, there was a time when you were that big. When you were having just about any gal you wanted.
Yeah, but I never laid in a bed naked and had my friends bring some girl in and said, I want you.
You didn't have to.
I mean, it happened a few times. They just wanted
It did
me in
happen
there,
a few times.
Well, they just said, get naked.
The girl said that to you.
Poppy, no.
Get naked, I want you.
Why the F does it always turn into nudity with you? That's from Father Brown Eye.
What turned into nudity?
Father, call in 636-9004-TMA. Doug, he has a parish in Belleville?
I think so.
Father Brown Eye.
Me saying the guy was laying in bed naked? She said it. It was in her book.
That was the nudity part.
And, well, what am I to do? I'm just repeating what she said on the podcast.
You're a reporter in this case.
Yeah.
But it did happen to you a time or two.
Not me laying on a bed and some friends bringing a girl in. Said he wants to sleep with you.
You see how this looks, right?
And that's Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen.
Bob Pattinson as Chris Hansen. That movie comes out in September, I think, prime time. Looking forward to it. He's a stud.
Didn't he get into trouble himself for doing that?
Hansen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He did something or he got in trouble.
We don't need to constantly talk about nudity. That's from Sniffing Holes.
God almighty.
Yeah, you've had it now.
I'm sorry. She said she went to the room and the guy had a sweatsuit on and wanted to have sex with her. How's that? Then I'd be lying because that's not the story, but that makes you happy.
Well, look if Robert Pattinson's ever done nudity.
And young. Sometimes I lean back in my rocking chair at Colts camp and reminisce on the days gone by when Joe Rod had rather large boy breasts. Man, they were supple.
How do you know?
David Klein of Hedonism knows what's up. Slather me in gravy, Doug, and then we can stand in unison with Mr. Martin. Thanks, and free perk. That's from Brian Henshin. He's in a rocking chair at Colts camp sending that text.
Another day of no stories for you. Come on, Chief. Don't you have anything for me today? Isn't there a ping pong tournament or something?
I think with David Klein of Hedonism, we talked about what we would do if we were all on a plane that crashed into the mountains and we had to turn to cannibalism.
Yeah.
Who would we eat? And we decided that we'd slather David
in gravy.
Man gravy especially.
We were going to slather David Klein with gravy and eat him first. This was a conversation grown adults had on the radio.
If I remember correctly, Devin Klein wasn't too fired up about the idea of
No.
slathered in gravy and eaten.
Wouldn't you cook them, or are you just going to eat them like sushi?
I don't know that we had a fire.
Now I don't even know how to
Can you imagine if they had talked about that back when we had AI? Somebody'd have a little chat GBT of him on a spit with an apple in his mouth going around in a circle. I may do
I'm
that
sure
when
you could make that.
I may do that when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you wanted to eat David Klein if he
I didn't know. The cat said that.
I think we all arrived there.
Blaming
we
the
were
cat.
deciding. We were deciding who we would have to eat, and there was going to be gravy, delicious
ideally.
gravy to make it
the idea that
sopping.
you'd crash into some mountain, but you'd have plenty of gravy.
No other
You'd have
food.
Plenty of brown
just
gravy.
gravy.
David Klein of Hedonism is listing still in the James Carlton YouTube chat, and he says, those were the days of my size 46 pants.
Mm.
He looks good now.
I think that's
46.
why we chose him. There'd be more to go around.
Yeah.
You look at Klein, some of his Facebook posts. He's model material.
David Klein of Hedonism looks like good, is that right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at David Klein of Hedonism.
Looks like a dashing movie star.
Good for David Klein of Hedonism.
Well, maybe that's why he spent so much time in hedonism. He was requested to go down there.
I don't know how he got that name, because he's never been there.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a fair question.
I think he named himself that.
How do you know he's not been down there?
Yeah,
People
that's a
keep
good
a
point.
low profile.
He has a YouTube page with 6 videos, and one of them is defrosting the refrigerator at KFNS.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, he could sure belt out a song, though, that guy.
Yeah, zombie cranberries. Yeah. Guys, I always fly with gravy just in case of a plane crash. That's from Jobu's rum.
It's a good idea. Always have a boat of gravy with you. Instant gravy, though, because they won't eat best with TSA.
No, I wouldn't think so.
The AP poll is out, and they got it all wrong. Iggy, your take. That's right. It just came out.
Yep.
Is Missouri in their papers?
They are.
Fight Tiger. Beat Golden Lion. Ohio State and Oregon start 1-2 in the AP preseason poll. Doug, the Missouri Tigers are number 25. No ILL.
Nope. Let's count the SEC teams. I count 1.
Georgia, Texas, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Oklahoma. Half are SEC teams. LSU, Bama, Tennessee, Missouri. 9 SEC.
Same as the college coaches poll.
Yeah, it is. The Big Ten has won 3 straight CFPs. Jackson, if I said you got to bet the conference that wins the national championship this year, you go where?
I like the SEC because I think Texas is going to do it.
Texas.
Yeah. Although the big brain might be ACC or independent because Miami and Notre Dame's scheduled.
Oh, wow.
But if you're asking me who I think will win this year, I think it'll be Texas. So therefore, I'll say SEC.
There it is. Play's been made, Doug.
But if it isn't Texas, I don't really like any of them. I don't know because I don't know what LSU.
Why do you like Texas so much? Arch
I
Manning?
love the way Arch's second half of the season looked. And
He better hurry up and get to this being the best quarterback in the country stuff because they've been talking about it
I know.
for years.
The second half of the season, he looked light years better than he did when they opened up against Ohio State. And they brought in Cam Coleman. You remember him from Auburn. Unbelievable receiver along with Ryan Wingo, St. Louis's own. They are stacked.
This is the 5th straight year that the 9th straight year that Georgia's in the top 5.
Wow.
How about that?
Wonder what that is for Ohio State, too. I bet that might be around there as well.
Well, no matter what, Ohio State, Texas is going to have a loss here in the first 3 weeks. Eh?
Yep. One of those top 5 are going down.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Lane Kiffin, number 11.
I'm curious on if Sam Leavitt will transfer well to the SEC. That's what gives me some trepidation about saying LSU. I think will have a great season. I don't know what Sam Leavitt's going to look like.
It says something that David Klein of Hedonism's video of defrosting a refrigerator has 24 times the number of views of Ken's last Pafo Plus. That's glove blogger Tom Traven. In fairness, that video's been up there a lot.
Long time.
How many views it has?
125.
How many?
125.
Well, my very first Pafo's got almost 350, so maybe 450, I don't know. So there's that.
Mm-hmm. Is that the most listened to podcast you've done? Pafo Plus?
I have no clue. I did Lisa Ann's podcast. I'm sure that probably got 1 million.
1 million downloads? Big numbers.
Numbies.
I don't know how downloads work.
Hey, Lifetime Roofing sponsors that text inbox where they're really active. They also do siding and exteriors. They install all siding, but specifically specialize in James Hardie siding systems. Certified James Hardie siding contractor. Why James Hardie siding? It's the #1 brand for durability, curb appeal, and best-in-class return on investment. Lifetime has earned James Hardie Alliance status, which is designed to connect homeowners directly with premium James Hardie preferred contractors. It's Lifetime Roofing. Online at lifetimeroofingstl.com. Veteran-owned, locally owned, and they are locally accountable to you. It's Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing, sponsor of our text inbox. What is a damn PAFO? Pondoff's Anonymous, and what does FO stand for?
Find out.
It's something like that.
You don't know what it stands for.
Play around and find out.
Oh, really? I thought it was Pondoff's Anonymous.
I did too, but I don't think it's Pondoff's Anonymous.
Really?
I always thought it was Pondoff's Anonymous, friends only. That's not it either.
Was there any way to find out?
Can ask him.
Okay, that would be a way, yeah.
Doesn't KG know?
He's not here.
I mean, he's in there somewhere.
He's always around.
He's not here. He's in the chat. He's on YouTube. He's somewhere in here.
Pond around and find out.
Wow.
Pond around.
Pond, that's what the website says. Or Pondoff's Anonymous and Friends of, depending on the day.
Oh, okay.
Free-flowing conversation, zero agenda, and absolutely no promise that anything gets resolved. That's what I'm reading from the website, which is a well-designed website, I may add. And a handsome little picture of Chris right at the top.
Striking? Does he look like P. Reed?
A little bit. He does. He is wearing a quarter zip and a nice watch. Kind of looks like an extra in Sopranos.
Huh. I'm wrapping up season 3 this evening.
Season 4, really, the later seasons I think are better, which is rare for a television show. Like, I think the earlier seasons of Wire are way better, but the later seasons of Sopranos, I think they really find their stride. Although there's some greatness in the first 3 seasons.
Like,
Funhouse?
It's a good one. Pines, what the hell's the Pine?
Pine Barrens.
Pine Barrens.
Yeah. My favorite episode is the Christmas episode of Sopranos. Flashbacks. Really like that one.
Doug, I'm on episode 13 of season 3.
It does take a while because they're all about 40 minutes.
They're about an hour.
Wow, they're so good, though.
Yeah, really good. And yeah, a lot to dig into there.
I'm on season 3 of Sons of Anarchy.
Peg Bundy.
It's a good season, but I think most of season 3 they spend in Ireland looking for the kid. Spoiler alert.
Iggy's prison window hand is all over the James Carlton YouTube chat about getting a sponsor to pay Rockio to come into the studio.
Well, I'll be out that day then.
You got to pay him a lot. Lord knows he's raking in a lot of money. Doesn't really need the
Well, let me know because I'll be calling in sick.
exposure. Why would you do that?
I don't want to be in the same studio with him.
Oh, no.
A lot of tension.
What happened for you to be Splitsville with him?
I'm not going into it again.
Oh, no.
And I tried to bury the hatchet. He said no interest, so there's that.
Oh.
Doug, Johnny Cakes was my next up in rewatching The Sopranos last night. That episode's pure gold. That's what Doug's work has been.
Really good episode.
He does look like Cletus a little bit.
Doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Does Johnny Cakes have a great short game?
I don't know. Same mustache.
Volunteer fireman, which is noble work.
Noble work.
Doug, if Vito rolled up into your neighborhood, would you be tempted?
Tempted to what?
Yeah, he could have done better.
Johnny cakes?
Yeah. And then when Vito has to do one day's work, and he keeps checking his watch, and it's not even lunch, and he's just furious. So he goes back to certain death in New Jersey instead of working in honest, just working for a couple hours.
Oh, as you said, a no-show job, just sitting in the lawn chair all day.
Yeah. That's what he's used to, right?
And they really had those things, which is infuriating.
No show and no work jobs.
Yeah.
Union representatives.
I wonder if it still goes on.
I don't know.
Probably.
I assume OSHA has tightened up a lot of that stuff.
I wonder how Meadows' boyfriend felt. They're all sitting around doing nothing. He's working.
The
I wonder
dentist?
how he felt when he saw Vito performing mouth play.
Yeah. He packed a bag immediately.
Yeah.
And Meadows like, why'd you pack a bag? He's like, what do you mean? Your gangster father and his friend basically planned the murder of this guy after I told him what happened.
And he wants to take me to a Mets game. Or a Yankees game, whatever it was.
Game. Yeah, he doesn't want to miss the anthem.
Just standing there by the statue, didn't show.
Did he think he was hitting on him, or did he think he was going to get whacked?
Whacked.
Yeah.
Because Vito saw that Finn, the dentist, boyfriend of Meadow, saw what was going on.
Yeah.
And after that was acting really weird to him.
Yeah.
He thought about getting whacked.
Yeah.
And so he had to go tell them. And then
tough spot, Doug, when you can't tell if the guy wants to service you or kill you.
Yeah, well, and then they're sitting at the table at the pork store after he tells them, and he goes, "What's going to happen?" And Chris goes, "We'll pay for some counseling or something."
It's so heartfelt.
I'm sure it's still on HBO, but I don't know if you've seen it. The Steve Sciarippa and Mike Imperioli do a podcast.
You know, I got to listen to that, Iggy. I've never listened to that podcast. I am in need of some podcasts.
I don't think it's that good.
Really?
Oh, I do.
Oh, wow.
Sciarippa doesn't.
Iggy says it's good.
He doesn't pay attention to the episode. He's like, "Who was that character again?" It's like, "You were in the show." And Imperioli takes it seriously.
He forgets, but Imperioli covers for him. But they just take one episode and they break it down.
Yeah.
What was going on in this episode? What was he doing? Behind the scenes stuff. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, there's good moments in it, but it's a long run of the show. I don't know. I thought at times Sciarippa, his interest level was minimal.
Is that right? Really?
Yeah, and he's got a tough voice these days.
Steve Sciarippa does?
Yeah.
Iggy, aren't you friends with him?
Yeah.
See?
It sounds like he's been gargling potting soil for the last couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't heard that. He always posts stuff with his dog.
If you met the love of your life and you hit it off, and then you found out her dad was a mob boss, would you drop it right then?
I don't think so, but
well, you're in a tough spot.
Really tough spot. Really, because ideally you could be left out of it. Remember, the optometrist husband of Johnny Sack's daughter, But then you're an in between, maybe. I don't know. It seems like you're asking for trouble.
Tony wasn't fond with any of Meadows' boyfriend, especially the first one, the college guy. That was a tough one to watch. Actually,
racism.
That was a tough one to watch. Actually, he goes, "What's your problem?" Oh, I think we know.
Doug, it's a delightful show. Come on over and watch episode 13 of season 3 with me tonight.
That is a good question, though, Doug. I don't know how. If it's the daughter of Tony Soprano.
Yeah, how would you?
But if it's the daughter of just a soldier, it might be one thing. But if it's the daughter of the mob boss in New Jersey, it's a little different.
Even if you
knowing that
broke up,
inheritance is certainly not locked up either.
But if you just even broke up and she got upset, you might get roughed up for that too. Might have your legs broken.
Yeah, that's
Can you
real
imagine,
risk.
Can you imagine dating, I don't know, any Gambino family's daughter?
What if you're dating Ralphie's daughter?
And then all of a sudden,
that would be really tough.
You break up with her and wake up the next morning with a knife in your throat.
What did Jackie think about The Many Kings of Newark? That's from Doug's work.
Many Saints of Newark. Generally unnecessary, but I liked a lot of the cast who were in it. I love John Bernthal. He's one of my favorites. Love Vera Farmiga, as I've said many a time.
Looks like Julianne.
Yeah, and just generally it wasn't needed. Sopranos is a pretty perfect show, and so I've yet to watch it since it originally came out, which tells me that I didn't really love it. But like I said, like a lot of the cast, cool to see Gandolfini's son play him, even if he's not all that great. Big shoes to fill, obviously. But, interesting. Maybe not for some, but I enjoyed it.
Hey, Design Air is a longtime sponsor here on TMA. Design Air Heating and Cooling online at designairservice.com. TMASTL.com, longest running sponsor on TMA. And after the morning after as well. That's Seth Goldcamp and his team at designairservice.com. Iggy, how about the forecast this week for the BMW?
Glorious. They changed it again. Last we were talking about they're going to be playing in the mid-90s.
Yes.
Now they're going to be playing in the mid-80s.
I don't see anything. I don't know what your phone says, but anything above 88 over the next 10 days, and that's tomorrow. Otherwise, the highest temperature is 86 degrees a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, I think there's one day it only gets up to like 79.
That's correct. On Sunday for the championship round, when Alex Smalley wins his first ever PGA. You see he was lurking again this weekend, and then what goes on with that guy?
Maybe he ties one on for the weekend. He's so happy.
I'm going to talk to him out at Bell Reeve. I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I may play him this week.
Yes, this is his time. I think he's plus 7,600 for the record. Design Air, online at designairservice.com. Jackson, it's time to go.
Yep.
Kitty Bates says, well, good try today. Guess we can try again tomorrow.
The best thing about this show is there's always
I'll try to find a new bit for tomorrow.
For Douglas, Elvin Vaughn, Jackson, Better Burkett, Kenneth Iggy, Stroh, my brother Kevin, I'm Tim McCurdy. This has been After the Morning After, presented by Munganast, St. Louis Acura, Munganast, Burkhardt, Alton, Toyota online at stlouisacura.com and altontoyota.com. Support the sponsors. Without Jamie Burkhardt, we wouldn't have a show. Munganast, St. Louis Acura, Munganast, Burkhardt, Alton, Toyota.
Here's Action Jackson with 3 more ways